So it's about time I got my own stuff, my own crap together, and I did it in a very drastic way. The title pretty much isn't clickbait. I literally sold most of what was in my camera bag to find my own perfect little kit. Now, over the past year and a half, and all depending on how long you've been following the channel, personally and mentally, I've had a very tough time with a lot of things, especially last year with a couple family things. And, I kind of really got messed up in a lot of things, and I wasn't sure what I really wanted to do, for photography, like work-wise. Did I want to keep shooting weddings? Did I want to do events? More personal stuff? What gear did I need? And then I just started to be like, okay, I can make myself a little happier and buy gear that I think I need, that I think I want, and put a lot of money and investment into it. And I did that to make myself temporarily happy. And, there's a lot of these videos out there like, oh, I switched to this brand or to this brand. And a lot of that, it's pretty boring now. But I do see a lot of positive videos out there where it's just like, hey, I found my perfect kit. You could do it too. And that's why I pretty much chose to do this route. I did, very, very drastic things. I don't own a full frame camera anymore. Literally anymore. And this is the first time in years. I'm not here to go brand specific or anything specific. I'm just choosing what makes me happy and what I wanted to do. And one of the big things that, a lot of us on YouTube and, people around, you try to make maybe you guys happy, or like, oh, look at him. He's got like the Canon 1DX or the newest and greatest, and I've been trying to get out of that mindset and really being myself. And that's where I am right now. But the point of this video is I literally sold pretty much every piece of equipment in my camera bag except a couple things. And I got a bunch of new stuff here. I'm just going to share it, tell you pretty much what's going on with that. And, we're all alike in some ways. This video isn't like, oh, gear is everything type of thing. Once again, I just really wanted to get in my own right mindset to control part of my life again, where I just want to be happy with what I'm doing. And I'm really decluttering a lot of stuff. So I pretty much own the Fuji X Pro 2 as my main camera right now. I picked up 2 lenses for that. For YouTube, I really enjoy when people walk around, so I was able to get the SJ Cam SJ8 Pro, and I'm going to be able to mount that on top of a camera and do more like real life stuff, real life walking around. I really enjoy that stuff. And another big change I made, because I had the Canon M6, and I never wanted that to be my main YouTube camera, but just setting this stuff up, it's just become a hassle. So more easier on the go, and you guys really don't tell a lot of the difference. I now own the M50, So that's what's recording me right now. I feel like this is a logical thing because I can actually see the screen on the side right here, and I could put an actual very good microphone in it. One of the other things I wanted to do was, because I like more depth of field background in these type of videos, is I picked up a 22mm f2 lens. Very affordable for something like that. And this is pretty much going to be my vlogging camera and my YouTube camera. Small, lightweight. Once again, I'm not talking about mirrorless versus digital here, but we're going the route. Basically, what I used to have with my Fuji, I used to have the 23mm f2 and the 50mm f2. Those are gotten rid of. And I decided to get lenses that I really thought I'd cover. I mainly started to use the 50 f2 for street photography, obviously inspired by like Craig Whitehead, 6 Street Under, Joshua Jackson, and everything like that. And I decided, because I sold a 16-35 2.8 version 3 Canon lens, and Canon 24-70 2.8 version 2. I'm freaking out a little bit about it. This is very different. But I decided to really go all out and get the 56 1.2. I know this is a magical lens. I know this is what like Craig uses as well. I'm not trying to copy them. I personally like that style as well. So this would be like my portrait lens, my street photography lens. But one of the things you've heard me talk about, and I shared a little bit, is I really love to do long exposure, daytime photography. I really like the look and the magic you can create with stuff like that. And I love doing that with a wide angle lens, hence my Canon 16-35. I love using like a 10, 15, 20 ND filter. So to continue that, a lens that I've always wanted, but I couldn't justify because I really wasn't there. But now that I'm committed, I've got the Fuji 10-24 f4. So I'm pretty much, and not fully intentional, but I'm pretty much just a Fuji user right now. I do have the Canon M50 and I can adapt regular Canon lenses to it as well. I really just need the dual pixel for video and just simplicity of what I really like Fuji does. We could go from there. I'm a fan of basically all the brands. And this is not a, hey, I'm switching brands video for clickbait, because you don't see that in the title at all. This is to make myself happy, and I think that's one of the biggest things to do, is to really find the kit that works for you. It might be different from what people want you to do or what you expect people to do. But I've pretty much stopped shooting weddings and events. I've become very uninspired with those. I have a second shooters that I worked with, and I just don't feel like doing it, at least for now or for a long time. If I do it, you can rent gear. Renting gear is very affordable. But this is what I am right now. Fuji X Pro 2, Canon M50. It's a little scary not, stepping out of your comfort zone with things. But do what's right for you. Stop worrying about impressing others. And I hope that, recently, over the past couple months, you felt more of that coming from my videos. And I think this is just another step forward that's good for myself. To keep going that way, to be more authentic, and to just be real with y'all. And I've always been real with you guys and girls, but I've always tried to, I guess, have some more of the better stuff there, so that way you can, see more stuff. But, I got to come first, and everyone out there, you should always come first before anyone else. And that's just another good step. I'm not comfortable, super nervous that I don't have an actual DSLR right now, but that is the reality of it. This is my new reality. And I'm nervous, but I'm slightly relieved. So do what's right for you. Stop worrying about impressing other people, and this should come off. Any questions or comments, let me know down below. But hopefully this brings something good, and I can bring you guys a good experience, like when I go on the street and do something, and just have more fun with this stuff. Because after a while, we all make the same videos. It gets a little stale and boring. So let's hopefully make it good.